Welcome back. President Trump fulfilling a campaign promise to corn farmers. Cheryl Crisoni with the details now. Cheryl.
Yeah, Maria. So at a rally in Iowa last night, the president announcing he wants to lift caps on ethanol content in gasoline. That would allow the year-round sale of gasoline with up to 15% ethanol, also known as E15. But the decision could hurt oil refineries who stand to sell less traditional gas. U.S. Agricultural Secretary Sonny Perdue spoke about this a short time ago with Maria.
President Trump campaigned in Iowa. During the campaign, he committed to protect the RFS, the Renewable Fuel Standards, which provides for ethanol to be used, a clean burning fuel, giving customers more choices, and that's what he's doing. He's wanted to do this, frankly, for several months, but he wanted to balance out the needs of the smaller refineries as well.
Well, E15 is currently banned during the summer driving season because it produces more smog. Well, Instagram plans to use artificial intelligence to fight cyberbullying. Instagram says that AI will detect signs of bullying and automatically flag content for review by staff at the company. According to a recent Pew Research Center survey, 60% of American teens have reported online abuse. Shares of Instagram's parent, Facebook, are unchanged right now in the pre-market. And then finally this, Maria, I'm on some kind of beer thing today. I don't know what's going on, but if you forget pumpkin spice, there is a brewery in Wisconsin that has debuted a candy corn flavored beer just for the fall season. Westallion Brewing Company started serving up its special candy corn cream ale. They didn't just use regular candy corn, they made their own candy corn using beer ingredients. The ale's brewed with notes of vanilla and cream. They say this will take you back to childhood memories of trick-or-treating, just adding the buzz. And those are your headlines, Maria.
All right, Cheryl, thanks so much. I want to go back to something you just said, obviously, and that was about the ethanol.
Yes.
Bob, you made an important point earlier. We talked with Sonny Perdue, the Agriculture Secretary, and he was saying how great this ethanol story is, and yet this is going to mean big changes to vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand why they're saying that, to help subsidize the farmers as a result of some of the tariffs and so forth. But there are issues with this. I think a couple of things. One is it will affect the ability to get miles per gallon in the CAFE standard because of combustion rates. You know, Sonny talked about 2001 vehicles forward can accommodate this lower octane fuel. But if you think about the car park, the installed base out there, this will do damage to the motors that are out there today. We spent a lot of time when I was in Detroit with Chrysler looking at this in 7, 8, and 9 when this was, again, one of the hot topics. And there are issues involved with the durability, reliability of the motor when you start burning a lower octane fuel.
And by the way, we're showing E85, which is not what we're talking about. We're talking about E15,
Yes.
which is 15% ethanol. E85 is almost all ethanol. And there are, but a lot of the American car fleet and really the pickup trucks and SUVs, it is equipped as a flex fuel vehicle to run on E85. So there's some cars that the engines
are designed
would operate better with the new E15 potentially.
Yeah, and if it's badged flex fuel, to your point, Dagan, then it has been designed and manufactured to handle that.
But there is a cottage industry, particularly in the South, of gasoline stations, service stations that sell all pure gasoline.
Yes. That
you can find them throughout the South because people are really concerned, particularly about older automobiles,
Yes.
that classic cars, muscle cars, they want 100% gasoline in their tank and running their engine rather than this.
Yeah.
Well, it's corn fuel, and it really does. It's hard on the engine.
And the cars you drive, the imports, cannot handle it.
They have to, and I was at a service station, they had to label how much ethanol was in the fuel, and I actually left that service station, went somewhere else with my car.
Wow.
Because I will not put that
So
in.
there's
And you would need a whole new change in engines.
Yes.
This would be a big deal. All right, we'll talk more.